This really is legislation that's been a long time in coming.
As legislation is tabled at the federal level to ban the usage of temporary workers during a strike, labor organizations here in Manitoba are hoping the same can be done in this province. Federal Minister of Labor Seamus O'Regan tabling Bill C-58 Thursday that would ban the usage of replacement workers in federally regulated workplaces during a strike or lockout.
Across Canada, it's unlawful for an employer to use replacement workers to permanently replace striking union members. But they can do so temporarily. That is, they can bring in replacements during a strike or lockout.
The legislation is being seen as a good step by labor organizations, but there are some concerns on how fast the government plans on implementing it.
We are concerned, very concerned about the time frame of 18 months to try to enact this legislation. We don't believe that that's necessary at all.
While Bill C-58 only covers federally regulated workers, unions in Manitoba are optimistic with the change in government in this province that similar legislation could be introduced.
We're very hopeful because we know when they use those replacement workers, they paid them more than they were paying the workers in the workplace, and it just made the workers more frustrated, made it harder to get back to work, made it hard to get back to the workplace, and prolonged the strike.
You're paying for costs of bringing in replacement workers. Often the costs are, can be higher, can be problematic. There can be, inferior work being done.
In response to whether anti-replacement workers legislation may be coming to this province, Manitoba's Minister of Labour and Immigration, Malaya Marcelino, said in a statement to City News that, quote, the contributions of workers are important in strengthening our economy. I'm looking forward to working with business and labor leaders together on this issue. Currently, both British Columbia and Quebec have legislation in place banning the use of replacement workers during labor disputes. Those within the labor movement, especially in Manitoba, say a ban on replacement workers during labor disputes would help level the playing field during negotiations and even shorten labor disruptions.
It's about protecting worker rights and giving them a fair bargaining process where one side can't just act like a strike isn't happening and replace them.
In Winnipeg, Djan, City News.